thoughts on how your position has evolved?
Well, the new defensive rules make it harder to post up. Versatility has never been more important for centers. Starting to play small ball, we need to get a little more versatile and show them that, hey, Hakeem is not gone.
Do you think you could survive in the league in this day and age?
Oh, yes.
Wow, what a question.
Yes,
I can't believe he even asked you that.
I can't believe he answered it.
I think he'd come off the bench now.
Yeah, you could be a great sixth man.
Oh!
Whoa!
Okay, you could start.
Shaq don't do bench.
Just got the guard, and Shaq could guard.
Pregame show.
Hello, Hoops fans. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny, the Jet, the champion, Smith, and Shaquille, the Diesel, the champion several times, O'Neal. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson.
Sideline, David Aldridge. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, Kevin, LeBron James does not mind being a vocal leader. He said conflict was just part of the game for me growing up. I played outdoors, and if you didn't win, you might not play again for the rest of the day. Now I'm the leader of this team, and I expect nothing less than greatness out of all of us. I'm going to hold everyone accountable, including myself. Kevin?
And that's so great to hear, D.A. LeBron is a proven leader and champion, as we all know, expects to contend for a championship every year. And Doris, when you have two good teams playing, two teams that may legitimately meet one another down the road, does this game take on extra importance?
Well, it certainly will force their attention. The guys will be sharper. They'll be more locked in on the schemes, Kev. I can't wait for this one.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Smith is the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. And it's Thomas in at the 1 spot. Now here's LeBron. Plays it up and banks it in.
I'll tell you, when LeBron is working near the rim, his strength becomes readily apparent.
Curry against Thomas. Green, the screen. Curry passes to Pachulia. And stolen by Love. LeBron against Durant. James kicks to Love. And no good that time. Excellent D there from Pachulia. Curry dishes to Durant. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Cleveland with the ball. Thomas passes to James. That's a pick by Love. James kicks to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Here's Curry. Thompson outside. Passes it to Green. There's the feed to Curry. Pachulia kicks to Curry. Nailed from three-point land.
Kevin, I don't know that there's another guy in the league that would even think about it from that distance. It's uncanny how comfortable he is from that kind of range. Steph Curry doing work.
Now here's James. Out to Smith. Fires the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And really, Smith is always looking to fire as soon as he touches the ball. The D has to be more aware of that quick trigger.
Pachulia dishes to Green. Picked by Pachulia. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
A blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
Now here's LeBron. Back to Thomas. In the corner, Smith with it. Just 5 on the clock. Again, Thomas missing. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
coach Tyronn Lue grew up in the small town of Mexico, Missouri. He saw it all at a young age, good and bad.
Here's Thomas. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Outside Thomas. Thompson sets the pick for Thomas. Over Green. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Boy, that's just the kind of tight defense you need to play on him. Any kind of room at all, and he'll bury it.
Thompson passes to Green. Over Thomas. And too long on the shot. Cleveland's gone 1-2.
Well, Kevin, for me to step on the floor against the jerseys, maybe not so much about the player that's in the jersey, but to see Lakers in purple or to see Celtics in green, that to me got my juices flowing. And then, obviously, selfishly, anytime I had the opportunity to play against my brother John, oh boy, I was ready to go.
You loved it, yeah, you savored that. I love that answer, by the way, playing the team, not necessarily the individual. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Rockets, the two pillars of this team, Chris Paul and Harden, are the 1 and the 2. Ariza and Anderson holding down the forward spots. And it's Capella in at the pivot, manning the middle.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
Anderson the screen. Capella gets to Ariza. He dishes it to Harden. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Offensive rebound, Green. And a missed layup.
Wonderful defense, staying active around the rim and then really putting the shooter in a tough spot.
Here's Harden, and sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Well, I like how Chris Paul resets the floor on that possession, very quick on how he distributes the ball there.
And watching James Harden, the amount of shots he is able to create for himself and his teammates, he just does so much from his position that is unrivaled. One of the greatest offensive threats, not only today, but really of the last decade.
Free throw good, James Harden. And for Harden, he's been in the conversation, Greg, for MVP for several years. He's able to just carry an offense with his creativity, garners attention.
And Kevin, I think he might have won it last year if it wasn't for the amazing season put in by Russell Westbrook. Don't count Harden out, though. He's such a unique talent on offense. Maybe this will be his year to bring home that MVP award.
And it's Paul missing.
I still love the shot selection. The defense wasn't really a factor. You need to be more aggressive guarding the mid-range.
Ariza against Leonard. Back to Aldridge. Shot clock at 5 over Anderson. Aldridge. It's good on the putback.
High-level offensive rebounder. Aldridge has the wingspan and timing to get to those.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Harden gets to Ariza. Anderson the screen. They set the pick. Pass to Paul. Screen by Capella. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Houston. San Antonio leading. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. Leonard against Ariza. Elbow shot is on the way. They grab their own miss. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Okay, LaMarcus, I see you, smart and athletic, and enough moves to get to the putback.
Screen by Capella. Harden kicks to Capella. Pass to Ariza. Capella with a screen on Leonard. And the wide open shot from Paul. The Rockets again can't hit. San Antonio leading by 3. And the San Antonio Spurs, the best bench net rating in the league last season, ranked third in bench minutes.
Well, it's amazing the way that Pop controls the players' minutes. So the starters don't play a ton. The bench guys get enough minutes to play cohesively.
And a stirring rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner by the terrific Linda Lynn, getting us ready for NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side are analysts Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. From the sideline, we'll have all right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Celtics, Morris is the 4 with Horford in the middle. Kyrie Irving is out there with Smart. And it's Hayward in at the 3. Roberson the pass to Westbrook. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Westbrook. Irving kicks to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Shot off the screen. And that one is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. George, that's a 2-pointer. Horford with the rebound.
And a surprise he doesn't knock that down. Defense a little too lax that time.
Shot from free throw range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside Westbrook. He dishes it to Adams. From outside the arc. Another miss by Westbrook.
Scoreless after 4 shots. Wow.
Irving against Westbrook. Puts it up from 7. And there's the bucket as Irving finishes it off inside. Irving's got the opening field goal of the game for the Celtics. Westbrook dishes to George. This one for 3. Westbrook, no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Irving passes to Hayward. Back to Irving. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
Boy, still not quite in rhythm. Just 1 for 4.
The 3 from George. Knocks down the 3 ball.
But you love how Paul George gets his feet under him first on these catch and shoot. His pre-shot routine is so important.
Irving from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 5.
Well, Brad Stevens started his own preseason coaching summit in Boston. This guy is clearly dedicated to his craft. He's dedicated to learning from his peers. He is always watching games from every different angle to try to learn.
Hayward outside. Horford against Adams. Here's Irving. The rebound by Patterson. Thunder have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And Adams with the slam.
Yeah, this is why Adams is such a high percentage shooter. If he gets close to the rim, he's going to finish with authority.
Smart kicks to Irving. Passes it to Hayward. Back to Irving. There's the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
George dishes to Patterson. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Patterson's got his first points in this one.
Well, just the ability to have the kind of vision that Paul George has, exceptional at getting his teammates the basketball.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Cantor checked in for Oklahoma City. And a new group in for the Celtics. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. Brown, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Morris with the bucket.
And dangerous in that catch and shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
Westbrook kicks to George. Back to Westbrook. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Rozier the pass to Baines. Here's Rozier. Morris a screen. Rozier kicks to Morris. Baines inside. Adams defending. Tatum's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Now the feed to Robertson. George up top. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. Greg, you watch the Thunder play, and it's clear that this team comes out looking to attack. Everyone on the team wants to put it on the floor and go right at the rim.
And part of that is their leader, Westbrook, just setting the tone. I mean, team finished near the top in points in the paint last season, and the addition of Paul George just helps to enforce that strength.
Morris with the bucket.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better. Westbrook
kicks to George. Screen by Adams. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
Now here's Tatum. Defense right on him. Can't connect from short range. Oklahoma City's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Another miss by Westbrook.
Well, the struggles from the field continue for this guy. The way it's going, he shouldn't be more than a secondary option for them at this point.
There's the screen. Rozier the pass to Tatum. He feeds it to Morris. Shoots over Cantor. Morris, no good.
He does the hard part. Gets through the defense all the way to the rim. I thought the finish would be the easy part.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Thunder. They lead by a bucket. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. And power forward Patrick Patterson, getting better every season. He said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro.
I think my 3 years at Kentucky, caused what I am now, as far as being a sound player, a guy who's not all about himself, who puts his team first and who works hard and who doesn't talk back, who doesn't do the negative things. He's a team player, he's a team guy, and he works hard.
Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
And the kind of guy who his teammates love, because they know he's always going to have their back, always going to work hard, and always going to bring it.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Wiggins at small forward with Gibson at the 4. Teague runs the point with Butler at his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Towns in at the 5. No good that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
Yeah, Kevin, when you play against this Minnesota team, they like to play at a slower pace. I mean, they had one of the slowest paces of play in the league last season. Not a team that really wants to put the pedal to the metal.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Thomas gets a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. And for the Wolves and their slower style of play, Clark, it makes sense when you look at their roster. They have guys who command a lot of attention in half-court sets.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, Towns is the big one there. His versatility, he can step out as a big guy and make perimeter shots out to the three-point line. He can post it. Pretty good passer. Wiggins, terrific in isolations. Outstanding offensive player. This team can score the ball in transition. It's just not something they look for. I think they've got to balance it, though. Half-court action and a little more transition opportunity, and to grow defensively will allow this team to sniff the playoffs.
Now here's Teague following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Towns a screen on Thompson. Wiggins inside the line. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
the defense there got away with a major lapse.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Thomas kicks to Love. Pass to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Over Wiggins. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Teague up top. Towns the screen. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Not looking good for him so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
It's stolen by Teague. Now here comes Teague leading the break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Man, I like the tenacity of Teague there. I mean, embracing contact whenever he drives it inside. That's the mark of a smart basketball player. And, you know, the 2016-17 season was one of the best for Jeff Teague in his time in the league. Had to feel good for him performing at such a high level in his hometown of Indy.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And you remember Teague revealed at the end of the 2015-16 season that he'd been limited by a torn patella tendon.
Yeah, and part of what makes him special is his explosiveness, and he needs that to be his best. Really, any player does. He's a player whose strength, I think, is attacking and playing downhill and getting himself to the foul line.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
And really one of the quickest guards in our league. Jeff Teague just puts tremendous pressure on your defense when he's attacking the paint.
Now here's LeBron, and they take the lead. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Teague, the pass to Wiggins. Towns, the screen. Free throw line jump shot. Good. And the book on T, Greg, is to make him an outside shooter. You don't want him getting to the rim.
I mean, he's a good finisher around the rim. His outside shooting, although streaky at times, not bad, but not great either.
For 3, Smith. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead, and Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
On defense, the Cavaliers. Kicks it to T. Pass to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Thompson against Towns. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
When you have a guard that has it going from behind the line, and he's a guy that drives the basketball. So you're planning for the drive, but he is starting to light you up from behind the line. So you're really in no man's land. You get up on him, he's going around you, then he's knocking down the 3. That's when you start yelling, help, help.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Lowry and DeRozan are the 1 and the 2. They create so much offense. Ibaka is the 4 and Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. 3-pointer. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a look from Lowry. Just knew he would be open.
In the corner, Gortat with it. The kick out to Porter. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Powell with it, now guarded by Porter. Screened by Ibaka. DeRozan passes to Ibaka. And Valanciunas kicks to Powell. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wall against Lowry. Wall dishes to Beal. Morris with the screen for Beal. And again, Washington no good. And here's Toronto. They've got an 8-0 run. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Lowry. Shoots over Beal. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Do you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
They've been looking at a sink offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Wall. Outside for Beal. That doesn't go either for Beal.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, struggling to find any daylight.
And really, DeMar DeRozan is a master at what he calls body hunting, that ability to just kind of draw fouls. I think he and James Harden actually are the guys that have really kind of set the tone for how to create those opportunities to get to the line.
And whatever coach told them coming out of the locker room, they're listening. 5 out of 5 already.
It's Wall with the drive. Goes up at the stripe. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Now here is Lowry. And there's the feed to Ibaka. Over Morris. Ibaka, no luck. Wizards trail by 10. Porter kicks to Wall. Drills the three-pointer. Wall's got his second basket of the night.
And guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Makeable shot for him. Number gets called, and he goes ahead and delivers.
Foul for 3, and it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
It's stolen by Lowry. A floater, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on John Wall.
In a league full of talented point guards, sometimes Lowry's efforts, they get overlooked, but he's a game changer. And he's such a complete player, Kyle Lowry. He defends, shoots with range, creates for his teammates, and he is fearless attacking the lane.
And the first one at the line is good. And Lowry, an excellent finisher, Smitty, for a player his height.
He'll post you up at the point guard position. What I really liked is he's worked on his mid-range game. And the shots behind the line, that's the strength of his right now.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And then for Toronto, Nogueira's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. CJ Miles comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Anunoby subbed in for Norman Powell. Wizards trail by 9. Pass to Smith. Meeks on the wing. Frazier outside. Mahimi, a screen on Lowry. Oubre, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 14-5 run. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. It's stolen by Frazier. And here we go. Washington fast break. Yep, that one goes in there.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Here's Lowry, following the bucket by the Wizards. .115 left here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. To the right side. And again, no good by Toronto. For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Frazier outside. Smith kicks to Mahimi. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Battles through traffic and lays it in. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Pass to Anunoby. Now the dish to Lowry. And DeRozan kicks to Miles. Toronto working the ball around now. They set the screen. They get it again. Nogueira with the bucket. Nogueira's got his first bucket in this one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Mahinmi, a screen on Lowry. Mahinmi, a screen. In the corner, it's Oubre. Frazier outside. Jacks up a 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him.
He trusts you. Every time he passes the ball, when you don't shoot, he's screaming you, shoot ball. Then next time what? You will shoot. And if you miss, you say, yeah, good shot. You know, and your coaches in the practice talking to your teammates. Man, when Serge is open, give him the ball. He will make that shot.
If you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just
contact. I know the game is moving with a little more open pace and space, but still, your big guy's got to want to be physical, because there are times in the game, whether he's touching it in the post or not, he's got to be a presence both offensively and defensively. That requires taking a few hits.
And with the ability to pass, and you know, the guys like Bogut, even in advanced age, can still, I think, make a difference in that position.
Yeah, but if you look at guys like Bogut and Steven Adams, they're still willing to sacrifice their body, not for the glory of having the ball, but everything they can do for getting the ball into open space for their guards. That means hitting a guy, setting hard screens. That physicality has got to be priority 1.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Chandler at small forward with Millsap the 4. Murray and Harris in the backcourt, and it's Jokic in at the 5. Here's Chandler. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Well, I like the shot selection. I don't like the shot result. Won't happen much.
They get it back. Out to Gallinari. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Griffin against Millsap. Tries again. That shot by Griffin, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Murray kicks to Millsap. Connects from 3-point range. Millsap's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Beverly. Pass to Griffin. Jordan the screen. Lets it go with a 3. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3.
And right now they're like a light switch in the off position. 1 of 5 so far, not an ideal start.
There's the feed to Chandler. Back to Harris. 6 to shoot. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Beverly with the ball. Passes to Griffin. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Rivers can't get it to go.
Yeah, this is where you might elect to pass out of the slump rather than shoot out of it. I might chalk up some of this to the schemes that he played in, but no doubt Paul Millsap does not get the kind of credit for the type of elite defense he can play at that 4 position. You talk about his switchblade abilities offensively. Well, defensively, he's shown himself to be very good as a post defender and, if you can imagine it, a rim protector.
Jordan. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Harris passes to Jokic. And stolen by Jordan. Rivers in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Rivers has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Reporting from the sidelines. He'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Kobe is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Durant. And it's Westbrook in at the 2-guard spot.
First points of the night. And here we go.
Setting the tone early with the first bucket. And we're off.
Lowry dishes to Carmelo. Lets it go from the wing. Count that one.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
East All-Stars on defense. Outside Westbrook. Stolen by Wade. Lowry against Curry. Bucket is good.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now, here's Westbrook. Second shot opportunity. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Anthony. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's James. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Lowry kicks to George. 5 on the clock. Pass to LeBron. And it's Durant with the rebound. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter basketball. Westbrook passes to Curry. And that one drops for him. Curry's got his first basket of the night.
And scoring the ball comes easily and naturally to him. He's a versatile player at the offensive end.
Lowry kicks to James. Hangs. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The East All-Stars shooting their first foul shot of the night.
What shot, gentlemen?
Free throw good, LeBron. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Westbrook dishes to Durant. Curry kicks to Leonard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Leonard. Leonard hits them both.
Well, I tell you what, like how cool and collected he was getting the job done at the line in this one.
George passes to James. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. LeBron's got 9.
Guys, he has been a major factor, big time, outstanding at getting quality looks and knocking them down.
Outside Westbrook. Back to Curry. Pass to Durant. The 3. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
They set the pick. Outside, George. He dishes it to James. Over Durant. And it's James missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 1. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
New players in now for the East. Thomas against Paul. Drummond sets the screen for Thomas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Isaiah Thomas. 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Thomas. 1:58 left here in the opening quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. I spoke with Coach about All-Star Weekend, and he said it's been a blast hanging out with everyone. Usually I'm staying up late, scheming up ways to shut down a guy or take apart some defense. It's nice to take a breather and just have some fun. That's how everybody rolls this weekend, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Thomas, following the basket by Chris Paul. Thomas inside. Drummond a screen, just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. West All-Stars with the rebound. Outside, Green. 1:03 left in the first. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
The West All-Stars shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And that one misses. DeRozan with it. Now Green defending. And it's Butler missing. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. DeRozan against Thompson. Cousins inside. Good D by Drummond. Butler in the corner. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Butler's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And oh, here we go with Thomas. Nobody back. Now the dish to Drummond. There's the three. Good on the triple.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
Right side Aldridge. Paul for three. At the tip, and Green is right there.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. East All-Stars lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.